What's up, Capricorns? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Keita. Welcome. And for those of you who have been following and supporting, thank you and welcome back. I've already pulled some cards to tap into you guys' energy. I'm pulling from the Gateway of Light activation cards. And y'all got a lot going on, honey. The cards that fell out face up, making it plain and clear to me what's going on with the Capricorn collective is the memories of Atlantis. So I don't know if you all are resonating with Atlantean energy, being of Atlantean descent. But for many of you, this is the energy that is assisting you along your journey as you are having downloads about innovative ways of doing things. You are remembering past lives in Atlantis and being affected by Atlantean energy, be it during your times of meditation. Just saw 111, which means this is the energy that is supporting you as you are creating new beginnings and starting new chapters in your life. So whether it's a new project, a new relationship, just a new way of being and operating in this lifetime at this point on your journey, the energy of Atlantis is supporting you at this time, and it's bringing forth spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. So for many of you, you're probably having like very swift spiritual ascension. You look back 6 months ago and you were a totally different person, or had a totally different, were at a totally different level of awareness than you are now. That is because you've jumped timelines. You've had swift, accelerated expansion and awareness. And so this is a dope ass message, very positive, because it says that you're making progress in your life. You're seeing a progression in terms of your consciousness, raising your vibration, walking away from low vibrational things, people, relationships, patterns, addictions, habits, just ways of living and thinking. You've made a lot of progress in that way in your life. And also for many of you, you may be tapping into more innovative technological ideas or just ways of being, which is very much a Aquarius energy. And I always associate Aquarius with being good with technology in some way, right? But even if it's not that you know how to hook up a TV to a DVD player or whatever, like you're not good, you're not tech savvy. Aquarius people tend to be very technical, analytical, logical. It's an air sign, and so you may be having some advancements in that way, just how you think and make decisions. And becoming more conscious and aware, and therefore allowing that to govern how you make decisions. So we got memories of Atlantis. You see an Ankh here, which is floating above this city, and the city kind of look like it's emerging from water, because it is said that Atlantis perished and ended up, when their civilization perished, it ended up being submerged completely with water. But there's a rising up there, and that rising is taking place within us. And you have the Ankh here because the Ankh represents rebirth. So that Atlantean energy in you is causing not only a rebirth in your life personally and intimately, but also amongst the collective. And so the way that is affecting you is that it is helping you to heal your root chakra here with the inner earth. So going into like the deepest parts of who you are in this 3D reality, to do the work to feel safe and secure and grounded. So here you have two pieces of earth, so to speak. But, well, actually, it's a tree. And when you go beyond its roots, there are actually like, there's an underground like tunnel there that's leading to the light. And so we're needing to make sure when we're meditating that we're grounding our and imagining ourselves rooted and pulling knowledge and wisdom, safety, security, provision, and also giving gratitude to Mother Gaia. And that we are working on our root chakra so that we improve our sense of safety and security, which here it says strength and security, as we lay new foundations in our life. I told you, this here Ankh in the Memories of Atlantis card represents rebirth. So after you've gone through a period of death, possibly ego death, the dark night of the soul, getting to know yourself on a more authentic level, uncovering your spiritual gifts and tapping into that Atlantean energy, is helping you to grow roots, to get rooted in this lifetime. Just saw 611, so this may very well speak to your relationships and how you govern and maintain balance and harmony in your life, which is very reminiscent of the 6 number numerological energy. I'm gonna read the message of Memories of Atlantis and possibly Inner Earth, if I remember it by the end of this reading, because I say that shit and then by the time I get through reading, I don't forgot to go back and read the damn message. But yeah, you're laying new foundations in your life, and you have the assistance of your team of light, the Holy Spirit, your crown chakra, as a result of this crown chakra upgrade. So if you start your experiencing during your ascension process some headaches, some tension in your head, so like me, I literally went and got my hair done last night, but I think this is just me anyway. I went and got my hair done last night, got a detox, shampoo. Shout out to my sis Zoo for taking care of me and pampering me. And child, I also got my eyebrows waxed and my mustache waxed. Can y'all tell? I ain't looking like a little boy no more. Looking like a Mexican named Hector with one of them mustaches that curl up like this. Yeah, I got my shit taken care of. Can't tell me nothing. And I went and got a pedicure today. Shout out to the Most High for making provision. But yeah, with this energy, you may be like me and like sensitive to tension in your head. So like, I had my hair done, she had styled it for me, but because I'm so sensitive to any tension in my head, whether it's like a style where my hair is pulled back or my hair is pulled up in a ponytail or a headband, like I can't do that for too long, or I start to feel tension in my head, and I just need my hair loose like this. Like, this is how I sleep, with my hair down every night. So I don't know what made me think I could go get it done and maintain a style overnight and sleep with it like that overnight, because before I went to bed, I ended up having to take it down. But it's all good. She still did a fabulous job of retwisting me and making sure my scalp is good and clean and all of that. But for you all, you may be experiencing that kind of discomfort in your head nearest your crown chakra, and that is because you are experiencing a crown chakra upgrade. Also, you may be experiencing more vivid dreams or visitation from your ancestors and spirit guides. When you're meditating, you may be seeing certain colors of light that is symbolic of divine intervention or presence that is supporting you. The archangels may be pressing upon you for connection. You may be seeing increased signs and synchronicities, like your spiritual gifts and the ways you tap in and communicate are heightening as a result of this crown chakra upgrade. So at the top of the deck, we have the I Am presence, because for many of us, we are having light body activations. So we have our physical body, and then we have our light body, which is our body that is energetic. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to see certain people's light body, and sometimes you'll see it as a different color or multiple colors, but that is our energetic body that goes through ascension, that body that is drained, that gets drained by energy vampires, and our physical vessel is basically a container for our light body. Just saw 1001, which may be significant to like a twin flame journey or mirroring with another in some way. But when two people are in alignment, like twin flames, that is when those two individuals' light bodies reflect one another, right? So that means that they're in alignment, they're mirroring to each other in some way, energetically or spiritually. So you may also be experiencing a lot of telepathy if you're on this twin flame journey. So like if you're thinking about a person a lot, out of nowhere they probably thinking about you. If you're feeling certain urges or having certain thoughts or hearing certain songs, or they're showing up in your dreams, or you think about them and they call or they text, that's that telepathic connection that you have with that individual. And telepathic connections don't always have to be amongst two people who are romantically involved or spiritually connected. That could be, you know, family, it could be friends. But either way, those are the energies that are like prominent for you all as Capricorn energies at this point on the journey. I do want to point out that as an earth sign, Capricorn, this inner earth root chakra work is going to stand out even more for you all, right? Because that's already a natural energy that you all possess in some way, and so you're needing to tap more into that. And what this is leading to, all of this, is a third eye activation, which is the card at the bottom of the deck. And the third eye activation is what's helping you to see beyond the veil, see beyond the illusions that are being presented to you or within you. Because a third eye activation can show you where your fears are keeping you bound, and it's not a real thing. It's a false projection that shows up as like imposter syndrome and keeps you from living out your dreams or what fulfills you. So getting clarity on those things. Also, relationships that don't serve you and no longer serve you, seeing beyond the illusion of what's being presented to you, if somebody lying to you, whatever has been hidden from you, be it in this realm or another realm. When you have a third eye activation, you're able to see beyond the veil of illusion, whether it is purposely or unintentionally being presented to you. So it says third eye activation, brow chakra, because the third eye is that your eye that is between your brows. So it can sometimes be called the brow chakra. And then it says inner vision and clear seeing. So you guys are having more clarity about what is going on with your journey, even if that's like just no longer being a skeptic and actually believing in what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the work that I do to help people to strengthen their intuition, work with their third eye, and be able to see beyond the veil of illusion. And trust yourself. Trust your higher self and what is being presented to you. No longer seeking external validation from entities or energies outside of you or the matrix. So I'm going to clarify this reading with the angels of wisdom, I think it is. And then I'm going to read those messages that I said I was going to read, because I remembered that I said I was going to read them. Let's see. Yeah, my memory be bad sometimes, yo. Like, I'm older than I look. And so rightfully, my memory escapes me sometimes. And I smoke a little weed from time to time. So that might have a little something to do with it. But whatever the case. Yeah, man. 801s, yo. Stopping me dead in my tracks. This is fast acceleration. And that is something that has been coming forward to me about the Divine Masculine collective too. I can't wait to get done with these zodiac readings so I can circle back around to the masculine and feminine energy readings, because that has been coming to me very clearly that the divine masculine energies in the collective are experiencing accelerated growth and progress and ascension, and they are where they once were reluctant to surrender to this journey. They are surrendering and learning and being receptive and accepting to how the divine is leading to them to evolve and grow into the emperor, to wise leaders. And so that's what this here represents with the Eight of Wands, rapid growth. Those wands are flying off into the cosmos, off into the unknown. And you got fireworks there because that's something to celebrate. This is fast-paced, progressive energy. So here you have too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or rapid changes, and the ability to multitask, business travel. Now that's one I ain't never really associated with the Eight of Wands energy, but in this reading, it's specifically speaking to those events and rapid changes. And some of them may very well be unexpected. Like, y'all are going from like religious constructs, being heavily attached and led by the matrix, influenced by the matrix, and conditioned to diving deep into the esoterics, to metaphysical subjects, hermit mode, so that you can like listen to your voice within and go through like the journey of self-discovery. Y'all are doing y'all's research, y'all are tapping into your spiritual gifts, and shit is moving fast. Y'all jumping timelines fast, but in your doing so, we have at the top of the deck the High Priestess. Yeah, possibly having a teacher like myself. I had somebody ask me last week. I saw a guy I used to kick it with briefly years ago, might have been like 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. And he was like, what you up to these days? I'm like, yeah, I do this and I do that, and I got a table set up over there. I do readings, I sell crystals and a block. Woo, woo, woo. So he was like, oh, you wasn't into that back when I was kicking it with you, was you? He was like, you a witch? And I was like, no, I really don't resonate with that term. He was like, oh, so what is it that you resonate? I said, oh, I'm a high priestess. And then he was like, oh, that's dope as fuck. Whether he meant that or not, that's exactly what I am. That is the energy that I resonate with most. And here we have it showing up, because for many of you, you may have a high priestess in your life that is influencing this progression, this energy, or it is leading you to tap more into your third eye, because that's what the high priestess does. She studies mystical things, the esoterics, metaphysics. She's very much like a spiritual teacher. She meditates and takes the time to go inward. She governs her life by the moon cycles. She takes the time to be in solitude and just take the time to listen to her own intuition and see what lies beyond the veil. And she helps others to do so as well. You couple that with that Queen of Wands energy, you got a full out spiritual powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? So it says here, the High Priestess tells you to meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. High Priestess energy is very much one of like, be still and know, as they say. I think that's a scripture in the Bible that says, be still and know that I am God, or something like that, right? But be still and know. Trust the energy and the information that is coming to you. It's not a time of action. It's actually a time of resting and going within, grounding and meditating and working with your crystals and just diving into. You see, she has this book here. She's also sitting between this black pillar and this white pillar, because that represents duality. So taking the time to explore your dual nature, your light and your dark, your feminine and your masculine energy. And she's sitting outside underneath the moon. The stars are out. You even got a shooting star. And she's also got a apple in her hand. I'm not exactly sure what the apple's supposed to represent, but sometimes apples in the tarot represent fertility. And so maybe that is that Empress energy showing up here as well. But yeah, tapping into your intuition, having that third eye activation, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. That's action. That's getting busy. That's getting in the game. You know what I'm saying? And for many of you, once you come out of this high priestess energy, or you're as a result of you being influenced by this high priestess energy, whether it's internal or external, it's going to cause some conflict and competition of some sort. Now you got this man here, he in the mirror, he got his wand in the air, and this mirror has 4 panels. So he has 4 reflections of himself looking back at him, and this energy says conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions, walking away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time, then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So this is a matter of, like, for many of you, walking away from what no longer serves you, standing in your truth, seeing beyond the veil through being able to tap into your third eye is allowing you to pick and choose your battles, prioritize what's important to you, and be ready to go to bat for it or battle for it, should that be necessary. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't worth your time and energy, walking away. You know what I'm saying? If you, like me, I'm running into people on a regular out doing this work of selling crystals and doing readings in the public and all of that, and I'm running to people who are very religious, who have dumbass questions. And I love questions, but some of them questions be stupid as hell. I'll stand there and be quiet and be like, say it again, so you can hear what you just asked me. I had a lady ask me, I sold her some earrings that were green and heart-shaped, right? Heart-shaped green earrings. She asked me, so what do these mean? Because, you know, y'all people who be into this kind of stuff, y'all be having different meanings for it. And I just need to know that this ain't something that's going to block something within me. Ma'am. So you asking me, am I selling you something that's going to block something within you? And you don't think that's insulting? That's what came to mind and you thought to say to me? You thought it and you let it come between your lips? It's that type of shit. But you know, I ain't arguing with these people. I'm going to let you stand there and sit with it and think about what you said and come to your own conclusion of how stupid the question is. I done got it all. Oh, so if you give me a reading, do that mean that I don't believe in God? Is this going against God? Them type of questions I don't really mind, because that's what a lot of people have been taught. So I don't mind clearing it up. But there are some questions I just be like, child, really? So you might find yourself in situations like that where there's just like petty ass disagreements and arguments that people want to come at you with as a result of your awakening, your having elevated and not being bamboozled by the lies of this world. Or you just may feel like stepping out and doing something or choosing to be a part of something that people don't necessarily agree with, but you're doing it anyway with this 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands does not run from opposition. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of picking and choosing your battles, and then aligning yourself with like-minded and like-souled people who are on the path that you are on. Yep. Underneath that, 7 of Cups. Seeing through the illusion to make the choice that's best suitable for you. And then also, as a result of having had your awakening, opening up your choices, exploring options and choices that once were not consciously an option for you. Opening up new doors for yourself now that you have new keys. You know what I'm saying? You're not limiting yourself. You're becoming more of your limitless self as a result of your I am presence. So I am going to read the message for memories of Atlantis and inner earth. But before I get off that I am presence energy, this may be symbolic of many of you doing I am affirmations, which are very positive. When I find myself in like a low vibrational state of doubt or fear, I am often out loud affirming myself. I am courageous. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am. And it helps. It helps to help you shift from low vibrational to high vibrational, and when you affirm yourself. So with memories, of Atlantis. Legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Its people were highly evolved and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic. We talked about that telepathic connection, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting their gifts and spiritual connection. Their disrespect for the earth and ocean caused a great cataclysm that brought their civilization to an end. We see that going on now. And that is why a lot of the Atlantean, Pleiadian, and other star family energies are coming to support us, because they already been through the fall of a civilization. And as we are experiencing that, they're coming to help those of us who are open to it, who are receptive in our feminine energy, in our high priestess or high priest energy, to assist, along this journey, because they've been there, done that. And I was reading an article while I was at the nail shop about what happened, the fires in Maui. And a lot of the people were giving testimonies about what happened, and they were saying it was like some Armageddon, end of times type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And Hawaii is a very spiritual place. There are ley lines all up and through Hawaii of spiritual energy. And so that's just a sign of the times that we're in, and even further supports how important it is that we say yes and answer our call. So it says the Atlanteans, who had continued to live with spiritual integrity, had an awareness of what was to come and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that of light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like angels and masters, work with those upon planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment with devotion and love. If this card comes up for you and has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that you are a former Atlantean who didn't honor your spiritual connection then and are being given an opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes now. That is atonement. So if that message of atonement or if this message resonates with you, you may want to check out the recent Soul Food Sundays message and apply it as necessary, especially if you have some connection, awareness of your connection with Atlantean energy. So you are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more evolved way. The struggle for many of us is having that spiritual connection, as well as trying to navigate being human. And so call on the spirit of Atlantis to help you with it. There are different frequencies and guided meditations and information here on YouTube alone that you can tap into and get more information about. And then there's a ton of books, as well as blogs and information via Google that you can look into to learn more about the energy of Atlantis. And then here with Inner Earth, I think that's important to kind of support that whole piece of connecting with being on a human journey as a spiritual being. It says the base chakra, also known as the root chakra, is found at the base of the spine and is the energy center that governs our connection to the physical world and all of its lessons. This card transports us to the energetic gateway that connects us to this planet and everything that we have learned during our many lifetimes here. We are being given a powerful opportunity to root down and claim our right to be on the planet. To claim the truth that ultimately we are safe. In the image, there's a gateway below a giant tree. This realm is called the underworld. This is the spiritual realm visited by shamans journeying to collect energies, meet guardian beings, and reclaim parts of their power or the power of others that have been left behind. Know that if you are searching for parts of yourself, you have the opportunity to find them and build stable foundations. You have the right to feel grounded, safe, and secure. So, in large part, a lot of you are reclaiming fragmented pieces of yourself through your grounding practices, doing the shamanic work that you are taking part in, shamanic journeying, or you're researching, studying what it is to even be a shaman, but you're going deep and you're getting rooted so that you have a better capacity to thrive as a spiritual being on a human journey. And like I said, sometimes that can cause conflict amongst your fellow brothers and sisters here in the earthly plane, but you are to be true to yourself regardless. You are to make the decision that is most suitable for your highest good. Now that you have my support, if you all are needing a personal reading to dive deeper into how this is affecting your personal journey, you can email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, y'all, with that being said, until next time, peace.